Hello everyone and welcome back. In this tutorial video, and actually this is an updated version of lab number 3, and the main reason for this update is mainly as to use the new latest version of Solid Edge, so this way you don't get confused between the menus and which one you're going to use and so on. So to walk you through, another purpose also is to show you that I'm going to run it under the synchronous technology and how this would make you very efficient and very quick in accomplishing the task in very ease, and we'll talk more details about the synchronous technology later. Okay, so now if you are trying to learn Solid Edge, my suggestion to you is, before you start doing anything, I suggest for you to watch the first 3 introduction to Solid Edge: Introduction A, Introduction B, Introduction C. And then after that, I recommend you to do the first 5 labs that I use to teach in my class. And after you finish the first 5 labs, I recommend to do some practice for beginner, the first 5 practice for beginners. And again, after that, it is up to you. You want to move more with the labs till the lab number 10, and then you can continue with the practicing, or you want to move depending on the subject or depending on your background and how you want to move forward. Okay, so without further ado, I will move to Solid Edge and start the session. Okay, so let's move to Solid Edge. So first, to accomplish this drawing, when I look at it, here is the front plane projection, and here is the right side plane projection, and this is the top plane projection. So if you look carefully that which plane I should start with for my sketch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the front plane. In this front plane here, starting by a rectangle by center, then get the 2 circles, get the tangent lines, and then work with the details. Okay, so this is what I will do, and you will see it on my video. Okay, so let's go to Solid Edge and start the session. Okay, here is Solid Edge. Here is the first page when you open Solid Edge. As I mentioned earlier, that when I install it using the synchronous, to make it the default is the synchronous technology, and at the same time I made my fault also ANSI metric. ANSI, for those who are living in the United States. Okay, let me open. Okay, so to open a new video or a new to work on a new part, so you can click on new, click new, then click new again, and then it will open another menu here, and this menu, it walk you through that the location, where are you, if what standard you want to use. If you want to use the American, if you are in the United States, you use ANSI inch and or ANSI metric, depending on dimension, inches or millimeter. And then if you are in Germany, you use the DIN standard. Scandinavian, use the Scandinavian standard. Great Britain, and here is International Society ISO system. Okay, Great Britain, okay, and the Japan system. Okay, so we're gonna, then the dimensions are in millimeter, and we are in the United States. I'm gonna use what? ANSI metric. I click on the part. This is the first item I should start with. Click part and say what? Okay. Okay, now the part, the drawing menu will come, and I will start. So the way I will start is, as I mentioned, it is a standard under the default is my synchronous domain. Okay, now I will do is I'm gonna start with the rectangle by center, and I'm gonna move to the center here. Either I can lock myself to the front plane if you want, So I'm locked. When you see that, the F3 means that you are locked to the front plane. And then I can say what? The dimension, the width 120. Enter. Sorry. 120. Enter. And the height is 10. Okay. So now I'm going to go to the front plane. Click on the front in the cube and go put this one exactly in the middle here. The reason I put it in the middle, so to make my life easier when I draw the other parts. Okay, now I'm gonna do what? I'm gonna move this one. I'm gonna use the pen so I can move this one down. Okay, which one? This one here. Okay. So now I'm going to do what? Circle by center. So I have a circle 45. And I want this circle to be exactly aligned with the center line, the vertical center line. How do you know you are aligned with the vertical center line? When you see the dashed line, you move right and left till you see the dashed line. When I see the dashed line, I'm going to click. So this means it is done right. And the symbol, when you see the X, means that you did it correct. Okay, so this is why I leave what? I leave the maintain relationship, and also I leave what? Relationship handles on. So this way I can, while I'm doing my steps, I follow up on my drawings. The next circle is, by center, is 25. So I'm going to put 25. Highlight the bigger circle, the 45, and then this is reveal the center. When you see concentric, I'm gonna click. Okay, just to make sure they are concentric together, so I'm gonna use the relationship concentric. Click on concentric. I say, okay, I need this inside circle to be concentric with the outside circle. Did you notice something here? It gave you the concentric relationship here. Okay, now let's fix everything before we move forward, since here I have a problem here. What is this? If you look at the maintain relationship, means that if you try to change some dimension, it will change everything because of this default. If you don't like that, you can turn it off. Okay, so now let's put the dimension. The best way to do, for me, I lock the dimension. Okay, so I put this should be 10. So it is 10, it will stay 10. And then click this one 120, and it will stay 120. And this one should be what? 45. And this should be the 25. Okay. The next step is I need to have this one from the center of the circle here. Either circle, so center of the circle here, till the bottom here. I need this dimension to be 90. So it is 90 now. Everything moved to the right location, and I can make it fit. Okay, and I'm gonna do it. Move it a little bit to the right so I can see it. Okay, now I need to draw the tangent line. So I'm gonna get the line. Choose any point, but don't choose a feature point. I mean that the one in the top here, this is a feature. The one to the right and left, and choose any point. And how do you know they are succeeded? When you choose a point, it should move with me. The location of the point will move with you. And then what? Highlight this line here and go to the tip. When you see the symbol for the tip, click. Let me repeat the thing. Escape, right click to get out, and get the other point. I'm going to choose any point. Again, it's going to move with me. No. See, this is a feature point. It will stay there. So let me get out again. Escape. Okay, I'm going to get a line. Choose any point. And I'm going to highlight this line here. Then go to the tip here. When I see the tip, I'm gonna click. Did you notice something? This one, actual right click, okay. It seems I didn't pay attention. I was in a hurry to do the thing, the drawing, but notice something. This line is not tangent to this circle. It should move with me the same way I did the first one. But how to fix that? It's so easy. You see this relate here. This is why we have this relationship, and this is why I advise you to watch the introduction to Solid Edge. So to fix that is, you see this line tangent to a circle. So click on this one and say, okay, I need this line to be tangent to this circle. Good. And how do you know it is tangent? When you see the circle with an X. Circle with X means it is tangent. Okay. So far, so good. Okay, now the next step, I need to draw the two slots here. So if you look carefully here, I need to draw these two things here. So it's 25 by what? By 4. So I'm going to go back to Solid Edge and choose rectangle by 2 point. And I'm going to choose any point here. Don't worry about any location. Just I'm going to choose any point somewhere here. Okay. I need this dimension to be 25. So I'm going to put 25. The horizontal one. And the height is what? Is 4. I'm going to put 4. Okay. And the orientation is 0. Okay. So I draw this one here. First, let me lock the dimension. How I lock the dimension? So you click on this one and say, okay, I need this dimension is what? 25. It is 25, and this dimension, because I didn't change anything, it's just this, and this should be 4. Okay, very good. Okay, and the distance, see, distance x distance between from this line to this axis, this should be 8. So I'm going to put 8 and okay. Since I locked this one to 25 and 4, it will stay 25, 4. If you didn't, it will change the dimension, and then you have to fix it before you move forward. Okay. Why? Because this maintain relationship. Okay. The next step, I need to make a mirror of this one here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to say, I'm going to select this rectangle, okay, and say mirror, and I need mirror around what? The z-axis. So I'm going to click, and I create the other what? The other rectangle. Okay, so once I got the rectangle, I will escape to get out. Okay. And then the next step is I'm going to do trim, click on trim, and click on this one. It will disappear. Okay. Okay. And let me click on this one. Okay. Disappear. Okay. So I get rid of these two. So now the next step is, let me move forward. So I'm going to go home. You see home? I'm going to go home. And because I am in the asynchronous technology, I can use just select, and quickly can do just click on this area here and click in the arrow, and I need this one to be 45. I'm going to put 45. Enter. I'm going to click on this area, click on the arrow, and I need this area to be 10. Oh, this move to be 10. Extrude 10. Okay, and I'm gonna click inside the two circle here and click on the arrow, and I need this dimension to be 20. So I'm gonna put 20. So actually I succeeded to do the main shape, and I need to have this round here. So I'm gonna click on round and click on the edge here, and I wanted 12. Okay, so the radius is 12. So this is what I want. It seems like the computer memorized the last time I did a round. It was 12, so it maintains. So 12 is fine. If it's not 12, you correct it. And then I'm gonna click on the other edge. It will be already 12. Okay. The next step, you need to draw circle by center, and this circle is 24. Enter. I need this circle to be located on the top of this surface. Yeah, I selected this top surface. I'm going to click in F3. So now I am locked. As you can see here, I'm locked to the surface here. So anything I'm going to draw is going to be on the top surface here. So I'm going to highlight the edge here. So so I can reveal the center. When I go, I see that the location of the center, concentric. I'm going to click, and when like this, so I can reveal the center. When I go to see the concentric, I'm going to click. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to select, shift, so I can hold this one, then click on the arrow. Oh, okay, so why is not coming? Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this 5, make this one 5, height 5, enter. And I will do the same thing for the other one. Right click, click the arrow and make it 5. Okay. Okay, so now I have this one went up. Okay. The next step, I need to make the hole. So what I'm gonna do, circle by center, click, circle by center, and I need this one to be 12. I'm gonna put 12, enter. And look at this plane here, this surface here. So I'm gonna click on F3, means I'm locked to the top here. Highlight the circle, go to the center. When I see concentric, I'm gonna click, so I am concentric. And then what the next step, I'm gonna okay, you see this arrow here? I'm gonna click on the arrow, the outer arrow, because I needed to make a hole. So I'm gonna go down to make it a hole. So I say click. Since I was out, I don't have to put certain number, because all what I need to make it whole. Okay. Since I did this cut here, all what I need to do is just I can highlight the other cut, the same cut here I did. It is maintained here, so I'm going to highlight it. Means I selected this cut. See, it is selected. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to this base reference, and then I'm going to choose the right reference. Okay. This right here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, okay, this is highlighted, the cut is highlighted. So now what I'm going to say, I go to better, and I want to see what mirror, and I'm going to click on the plane, and when I click on the plane, I mirror the cut on the other side. Okay, so this will finish most of the drawing. Now the only thing left is to do the rip. You see this rib here, as you can see that it is the rib is coming from the edge here, from exactly in the center to the thing, with the height how much, 30 millimeter. So what I'm gonna do is go to solid edge, I'm gonna select the line, I'm gonna lock myself to this and this line should be on this plane. So I'm going to click on this one. Okay, now I'm locked to this plane, to the right side plane. So it is locked here. You can see it here. I mean, anything I'm going to draw, it's going to be exactly in this plane. So I'm going to get the line is then I will go to the right plane. Okay, so I need to go from the edge, from the center here at the edge, from the edge I'm going to go till I meet till I intersect with the side here. So I did it. Now I need to fix the dimension. Okay, so the height, right click to get out. Let me get the height, X, from the tip of the tip here to the bottom here. I need this one to be 30, so I'm gonna make it 30. Very good. So now if I rotate it, it tell me that it is exactly the line was done perfectly on the right side plane reference. Okay, so now we succeeded to make the line. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to rip, and the menu comes. I choose a chain, so I'm going to click on the line and say accept. I need to do the rip here. Okay, when you accept it, it's gonna give me what the default. So the last time I did the rip, it was 10 millimeter. Actually, for this example, for this lab is 10 millimeter. So I will accept the 10 millimeter. I'm gonna say enter. How to accept? Okay, here is accept, and I'm done with the rip. Okay, this will end the video. As you can see, using this synchronous technology, whatever, is so easy and so straightforward, and I accomplish myself in a very nice and very efficient way. This is my recommendation again, and if you have any question, please put it on the comment. And also what I will do, also I will post the link for the dimension, the draft sheet. So if you want to build the model, you can have all the dimension for building the model. Another thing also, what I will post also in this on the link, that how if you would like to download either the education version of Solid Edge or the community version of Solid Edge, and both of them are free for you to use. For the education version, this is for a student, your email should be has the extension .edu. But for the community, there is a restriction here. It is, although it is free, but it's not supposed to be for business or making money out of it. Okay, so that will be posted also in the link in the description. First, I would like to thank you for watching the video, and I hope that you like it. And at the same time, I would love to hear your feedback. And if you like the video, please subscribe to the channel, click the bell, and give it a thumb up. Have a wonderful day, and see you soon on another video. Bye-bye.